So first off, RIP Beat King on the right. But as far as this clip, it's another, I think, 9 to 5 joint or whatever. I done had this, locked in the queue for me to react to for a minute. So, we gonna get into it. It's probably a bunch of like strippers and, whatever in this video, bartenders or whatever, man. I could look at the chick right there and just tell, she don't work at Pizza Hut. But let's get to it.
Our next topic we got to talk about is being a good man. Is being a regular 9 to 5 guy. I work at Walmart. Is it good enough for modern women?
No, it ain't, bro.
Okay.
What? She just basically said I would never take you serious.
No, straight nickel.
Okay. Tika, let's go in depth with that. You're saying that. Yeah. Can you expound on that? Expound on it.
Okay, now I want to put a disclaimer on it. I don't do the Walmarts and all that anymore. They're past that. But when I
Let me just say two things. One, no, it is not your internet connection. They just get this shit is just jittery. Shit is just jittery. And number two, you look at her and she say she don't do the Walmart no more. That is so funny. And I don't talk about nobody looks, but come the fuck on, man. Said I was gonna say two things, but I'm gonna say four. The third thing is they gotta turn her mic on. Hopefully they turn her mic on before we get too deep into this clip. But the last thing I'm gonna say, man, just off quality alone, I'm not feeling this so far. So if y'all end up seeing it, that means something worthy of reacting to has been said or the content gets better at some point. I be scrapping and losing vids. Just so you know. I know y'all might think everything come out. Everything don't come out.
was younger, like I might have had a dude that I kicked it with time to time that he laid it out. I didn't care what he worked, what he did, and the dick was good. But now my standards are just like I don't care if you ain't got nothing going on for yourself. At least what I have, I can't even talk to you, and it's just what it is.
Let me tell you something. As I'm doing this video right now, I done did something like 5 videos today, man. And you would be amazed at how many times I've heard that same fucking talking point. He got to be making at least as much as me, man. Oh my goodness. It's like y'all it's literally Star Wars Attack of the fucking Clones, man. Like what are we doing? What like do any of these chicks have their own identity? Like do one of them have their own identity, bruh?
It's cool to think like that, but y'all women can't do that when men can go back and say, well, I don't want no Walmart. I don't want no Kroger. Then y'all get mad when up and do what they do, and then you like on me and I was doing this and that for you, but you gotta do it better, and they ain't got no 9 to 5.
Man,
So you gotta be
disagree.
fair.
It's
I
a double
disagree.
standard.
It's a
A
very
woman-
double standard.
A woman could have anything. A woman could have a lot of money. Like she could be rich too, just on the same level as
Have
her
babies
nigga.
with food
And
stamps.
that nigga, that's a lower than she is.
I was finna
So
say,
it don't matter.
You could be broke
You
as
could be.
got
You
that
could be at
ass,
a
some
jet. Yeah, you got that. You know that
what
that
I'm
wop
saying?
wop. That nigga, yeah.
dudes will boss up a chick, but chicks won't boss up a dude.
No, that's not right. Women do bust sometimes.
When a chick boss up a dude, it is some Mac pimp type shit going on. That's it. It is a weak-minded chick to some degree. She probably got some trauma and shit like that. Don't matter how bad she look or whatever the case may be. But she came across the right one, a dude who know how to manipulate her. Like literally knows how to manipulate her. And get the bread out of her, get whatever she got going on out of her. Like he know how to, like a pimp and a Mac, know how to find their mark. They know that everybody ain't going for the shit that they doing. And that's how come they don't waste no time on chicks that's not getting with the program. So that's the only time that happens. When we talk about 99% of chicks, they not bossing no dudes up, man. They not bossing no dudes up. And I hate to even do it. It really be like some low self-esteem shit when that shit is going on. When they feel like they gotta spend money to keep the dude around. Like it be a dude that is like, he know that he better than the chick and the chick know that he way better than her. And he take advantage of that. And just for anybody who's unclear, he is better from a actual attraction standpoint. The personality, everything in a personality category is very on point. When you talk about status, the dude is pre-selected. There are other chicks that want him and stuff like that. When you talk about, looks and stuff like, he has that way better than her. The only thing that she might have on him is money, and she feels like she needs to give that up to him to maintain him, to have him around, because she feels like she is blessed to have his presence.
For sure, for sure. I seen them. I did it. I
Hold on. Y'all talking about women got head ass. What kind of ass? What kind?
You said what?
What kind of ass? Because ass don't get you everywhere.
Hold on, China. I'm muting your mic. Continue, please, Miss Hazel. You talking about a woman bossing up her nigga. Go ahead.
Yeah, I seen them. You seen Whitney and Bobby. Whitney was with Bobby. She had more money than Bobby, and she popped him up. Even though he was lit, but she did open. I bet she opened up some doors for him.
I say women don't boss up dudes because it's a time limit like a motherfucker. If you don't hurry up and boss up, because these niggas over here that I'm attracted to, they got the money in the cars already, they on my head. You need to hurry up and do something. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I can't.
Facts. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I could smell this video. I could just smell this video, and I apologize to y'all if y'all could smell this video too. This is some hood booger reaction right here, dog.
Y'all understand? I'm from Houston, bro. It's bitches are heartless there. That's why I'm like this. That's why I'm like this. You know what I'm saying? They heartless like that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, my advice to men is just try to strive to be better than average. You know what I'm saying? Not telling you go out and break the law to do it or nothing, but try to maybe strive a little bit more than the average. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll have a life will open itself up to you more, and you'll have more fun with life. You know what I'm saying? You won't be working so hard for somebody else, and you know what I'm saying? And because when you in Houston, if you work at Walmart or something, you're just gonna have a tough time with women, straight up.
What he said about the time limit is real, and I'm gonna give you a good example on that. You ask a chick if she would date a dude to work at McDonald's or something like that. If everything was right, oh yeah, he got muscles, all this stuff, but he work at McDonald's. Most chicks will say no. A chick to say yeah, she gonna say as long as he's trying to get out of McDonald's and get a better job or get some more money. Those answers alone, and I've seen hundreds of chicks answer like that to those types of questions. Those answers alone confirm what he said as far as the time limit. That's really how it works. Now, when we get past that, he said if you work at Walmart and stuff like that, you're going to have a hard time with women. I want to know what this hard time look like. Because this nigga's working at Walmart with 3 baby moms, man. This nigga's working at Walmart who ain't ever had no real cheddar cheese bacon. Like, they never had no cake for real. But somehow, they still find a way to put together a fit to go out to the club. They still get a lot of attention from the girls and stuff like that at the club. And sometimes they take a chick down. Everybody in the club that's getting babes is not a baller, man. So I really wonder, and this is the thing. This is the shit that if you're not around these people, you're not going to see it. This is the shit that you're not going to hear people talk about on the internet. And when you get on the internet, motherfucker, you going to hear the women and the men telling you, bruh, get your money, get your money, get your money. But if you had read Neil Strauss The Game, what did Neil Strauss do? He went and got his fucking money. But he didn't just get his money. He went and got what he thought was going to be good status as well. He did that. What did he think that would be? Being a writer for Rolling Stone. He was like, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to get into a lane where I could get some good money. And what I'm going to do is get around these rock stars. And so now I'm going to have the money, I'm going to have the status, and the coochie is going to fall from the sky. Guess what? No coochie came to this cat at all. None. He didn't get no leftovers, nothing. He didn't get nothing. And what did he have to do after that? He said, you know what? I done got all this stuff. Even Owen Cook from Real Social Dynamics or Tyler Durden or whatever, he went through the same shit. They came to the conclusion, man, I need help getting bitches. They both went to Mystery. They both became big pickup artists in the fucking 90s and 2000s and shit like that, right? And then after they did that, you know, they started getting babes. They started having their way and stuff like that. I'm not telling anybody to become pickup artists or buy no courses or buy no consultations or nothing like that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that even in the white community, because we got all black people on the screen, we talking nigga shit. We talking nigga shit right now. Even in the white community, even before all of this internet shit, bro. Even before all this social media, Instagram stuff, there were men getting money and men who had status. But the status wasn't the right status, and the money itself don't get the bitches. Even if you go get the fly car, because Owen had the fly car, it don't necessarily get you the bitches. You gotta actually figure this shit out as far as what it takes to get women with your personality, with your mouthpiece, with your game and stuff like that, as far as actually sealing the deal. You do what you do as far as like money and your job to level you up. But if you don't got what it takes to reel them in, because that's just the bait. That's all that shit is. It's the bait. If you don't got what it takes to reel them in, it's not going to work out. And that's why I say, bruh, status is the most important thing when we talking about attraction. Then you have what you call it, personality, which game is included in personality, confidence, you know, leadership capabilities, all that stuff. To where any interaction that you have with a chick, if she is attracted to anything personality wise, that's there. So that's the second biggest thing. What's third? Looks. Looks. If a dude got looks with no status and his personality is garbage, he still might be able to crack something, but it's going to be tough if the personality is actually working against him. It's one thing to not have a personality. It's another for the whole shit to be working against you. I could go deep about that, but I'm not, because we got to get back to the video. But guess what comes in last on the attraction scale? It's money. They try to make you think it's the most important. It comes in fucking last. Be a provider if you want to, and she don't look at you as a lover at all. Do that. Oh, man, I was about to get started again, man. I just got done doing a video where a black woman said, yo, is Maui the writer or whatever? And she said, yo, black men are not dating correctly because they don't know what they bring to the table other than being able to provide. And my rebuttal to that was, yo, like all y'all say as far as black women, because she was talking about black men, is that y'all want a provider. So like if that's all y'all saying, and then when it comes to us opening our eyes, that's a lot of what we see. We see y'all fucking a lot of ballers and shit like that. The ballers get the coochie raining on them and stuff like that. And there's a reason for that I'm not going to get into, because I know you might think that contradicted the whole last thing. But when we talk about street dudes, it's a whole different thing than working at fucking Rolling Stone, right? And being a writer with a college degree. It's a completely different thing. It's a completely different culture, completely different type of status as far as being a hood dude that's a drug dealer, getting money, nigga, all that shit. It's a completely different thing. But the point of me running that back as far as what old girl said and stuff like that, you see this shit through this whole video. That's what this whole video is about. It's just black people sitting down, niggas telling you that if you work at Walmart, you not shit. Women gonna think you not shit. It's gonna be hard for you to get babes and stuff like that. And women concurring and like, yeah, you know, Walmart nigga did it. I can't do the Walmart. And the chick ain't it. Man, fuck it. I don't talk about chicks' looks all like that specifically, but the chick, I don't know about y'all, bro. That chick is like, she like a 4. Just keeping it a beam, man. She at 5 at best, man. She a 4 for real. And I'm not talking about the one on the screen, but you know the one who said earlier who mic wasn't plugged up.
So Tika, if I work at Walmart, I don't have a serious opportunity with you, basically.
You got 401k? You can work with me?
And why not?
Because I feel like I said, come on a level or higher playing field. Now I know you're gonna say, okay, that's like a double standard. This ain't okay. We have more. But it is what it is because I just work too hard for where I'm at in my position in life to just like to be selling. That would be selling. I'm not. Yeah.
I respect it. That ugly. But I tell you this, Miss Tika, my second job that I ever had was at Walmart. And I'm a millionaire now. So sometimes you gotta build with a man. See, that's the problem. These women don't want to goddamn run the race with a nigga. They want to stay at the end and fuck the goddamn women. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. How are you gonna tell me that I'm not good enough to talk to you or you to take me seriously because I work at Walmart, which is not incarcerated, which is not dead, which is not doing some bullshit that's gonna give me 30 years, and I can come up a good woman or multiply me. If that's the case, if I was working at Walmart, you supposed to goddamn direct me, guide me, inspire me to open up my own business so I can be on some boss shit. But no, y'all too busy looking for a nigga that's already built. If you won't shoot in the gym with a nigga, you ain't gonna get the same treatment, baby. You feel what I'm saying? Cause sometimes the janitor end up owning a goddamn building. Go ahead, BK.
On the flip side of that, I'm gonna take the woman's side.
Go ahead.
See, what made me mad about this is if you looked at the body language and stuff and he said, hey, he seen the dude was ranting. And he was waiting to cut him off to say whatever bullshit he about to say. Because when you say, oh, I'm about to take the chick's side on it, you about to say some bullshit. But as far as what dude said, it's all facts. Chicks don't want to build with a dude. It just is what it is, man. You gotta take the game for what it is, man. You gotta take the game for what it is, man. If a chick really rock with you regardless, like money is not gonna be a big factor until it's a big factor, until y'all start to cohabitate or something like that. It's not going to be a factor out the gate. It's not going to be a factor on the dates. It's not going to be a factor to where she calling you like, I need my nails done. Oh, I need my oil changed. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. But yeah, chicks don't try to see the potential in nobody. And it's crazy because it's like every chick on this panel has fucked a broke dude. And it's probably actively fucking a broke dude or a dude that is not spending no money on them. Because this is another thing. Chicks will fuck a dude with money and not get a dime out of them. So it just be like, oh, this is the shit that y'all don't be hearing on the internet. Like, these chicks will go and fuck dudes that got the bag and not get a dime. Not get a dime and fuck them for years.
Just like
They need some help.
how we can say, you ain't in the gym with me. You wasn't there from the beginning. You wouldn't fuck with me when I was at Walmart. As men to women, we got to prove ourselves. We got to become somebody for women to look our way. You know what I'm saying? We got to really like get that bag and work and get there. Now, on the flip side of that, guys.
I want to disagree, but to a good extent, that's a fact. Because even if it's just working on your game, like that's the difference between, a woman's pursuit towards a man and a man's pursuit towards a woman. Like, it's a whole different thing. So you have to, like, nobody comes in for the most part at 100. Like some guys might come in at 40, some guys might come in at 30. And I'm talking about like your level. Like, let's pretend 100 is the top level to where you just cracking everything and you just got all the bitches you want, stuff like that. And you're the most complete man that you could possibly be. So most guys, they'll come in at like probably 20, 30. Some guys come in at 40, 50, stuff like that. It's very rare that guys come in at like 70 and stuff like that. But nobody comes in to dealing with women at 100. Like, I'm talking about all the way through your whole life from the sandbox, all that stuff. So we got to figure it out. Where I disagree with, to some extent, is that you got to build yourself up. Because what he's trying to say is basically status. Money is status. You have to become somebody, because I seen the dude Finesse from, you know, what you call it, late night special or whatever, saying this shit the other day at the beginning of one of his podcasts. Like, you need to be something that she could brag about. You need to be something, so to where she could be like, oh, this motherfucker, yeah, he got 3 businesses, and oh yeah, you know, he own a gas station, or oh yeah, you know, he work at Microsoft, he make da 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 da. You gotta have that going on. You don't have to have that going on. It's good, it can help, but you don't have to have that going on. There's gonna be a chick, depending on what you got. Like if you're well groomed, you know, you got the right clothes on and shit like that. You got a decent image. You putting yourself out there as far as your personality and stuff like that, whatever the case may be. Just naturally, there are gonna be some women that like you. Naturally, whether you can identify that or not, and whether they fucking 2s and 3s, or they 5s and 6s, or they 7s or 8s, like whatever it is, it varies depending on you. And from there, that's when you got to consider leveling up, depending on where it's at.
We'll have a down girl, a girl that was down, a girl that we could attract on that level we was at. We get turned up and we start fucking with bitches that wouldn't even fuck with us back then. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? Because the world has opened up to us more. So we get around women that wouldn't even fucked with the Walmart version of us. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It go both ways. It's fucked up. You know, that's why I just try to tell men, just try to be the best version of yourself you can be.
Now, I agree with you, bro, because, you know, as soon as a nigga get some new money, he gonna get a new bitch.
Have y'all not heard B King music?
But check it out. But check it out. Ladies, I say this. If you have been down for me when no one else was down for me, if I'm a solid individual, I'm not gonna overlook that. I'm not gonna throw that to the wayside, because a woman that appreciates me at my worst deserves to have me at my best. Oh God. So if I know that you have been in the trenches with me, you was in apartments with me before I had it. When we get in the condos and the millionaires and the mansions and things of that nature, I'm not about to switch up. You know what's crazy? Because go ahead.
What you just explained was, you just explained to all women why niggas cheat.
Hey, rest in peace to him, man. Good artist. But man, in this video, bro, he is fucking annoying. He cut this cat off saying some gospel-worthy shit to say that. To say, like, bro, you already, like, if you know the type of videos he was doing like a bunch of booty shaking type stuff and dance music, bro, you already got babes. You don't need to go the extra step by, like, pandering to him when you get on this stage, bro. You don't got to do that. Let this cat land his plane, bro. Let the podcast host land his plane, bro.
That ugly money.
We hit different levels in our life. When you get money, you're gonna buy the car you couldn't get.
Even though I agree, and he kind of took away one of the talking points I was about to mention. Like, I'm done watching this shit, bro. And I'm gonna just keep it real simple, man. And this is, I don't care how it sound, you know, because I heard Cat say it before in real life, probably heard him say it on the internet or whatever the case may be. If you go and look at Allen Iverson's wife, Allen Iverson, I think, was with her before he got to the NBA, and she was very down, and he stayed with her. She was a good woman. But we all knew he was cheating, and stories came out later about him having a squad of dudes pass out cards at the arena to take other dudes' girls and stuff like that to them after parties. So he was definitely cheating and stuff like that because he was at the top of the world, multimillionaire, superstar. So, of course, he's going to experience those women in his prime and stuff like that. But it's because he's a made man. He worked to get here. Like, most people don't get in this type of position. But he didn't throw his girl to the wayside. You know, she might be like, oh, he doing me wrong. He doing me wrong. But it's like, you can't have everything, man. You can't be with the superstar, multi-millionaire. Like, he's going to be rich forever. Like, you never have to worry about a bill ever. Like, and not only that, you living in luxury forever. Like, for the rest of the time you with him. And he actually appreciates you. It would be cool if you could have all that and he be faithful, but it's unlikely. And getting mad at that, like, what you about to do? You about to leave him and do what? Get somebody that won't cheat on you, that's not making half the money he is, doesn't have half the status he has, might look as attractive, might be taller and stuff like that, but that don't mean shit. So, okay, he's 1 for fucking 4. And we know when it comes to personality, Iverson got personality out of the ass. So it's like, what is we talking about, man? That's all I got for today, man. Let me know your thoughts. I'm gone.